Hey guys, this is Josh from WeFolder.com, and I'm here with a video tour for the Stage Builder mode in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. We're just going to take a nice casual look at things, I'll explain how everything works, and we'll build a stage. So, let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, the Stage Builder is located in the Vault option, which is right here, and it's the top middle icon. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And now it's going to load up a bunch of stages that I've worked on before, and if I wanted to, I could click on one of these and begin to edit them even more. This is also where you're going to come to see all the stages that are sent to you over the Wi-Fi connection. But for this particular tour, we're going to start from scratch, which is the first button right here. And now it's going to load a bunch of options for your stage. The first one is the size, so do you want a small stage, a medium one, or a large one? Just to keep things a little more simple, I think we'll go with a small stage for now. The next group of options is the theme for your stage, so that's going to affect the background as well as the parts. So you have the outdoor mountain area, the ruins, and then also a high-tech type theme. Let's go ahead and pick the high-tech one. And then the final group of options here is the music that's going to be playing in your stage. So you can change the game type, and then you can also change the different music from that game. There's a ton of music in Brawl for you to pick from, so skim through it and figure out what's best for your stage. Alright, so I think that Metroid music works fine for now. You can always go back and put in different music if you change your mind. Okay, here we are at the actual stage builder. The first thing I want to point out is that all the different pieces you can work with are located to the right of the screen here. You can skim through them with the analog stick or the D-pad. Now, maybe this is a little too cluttered for you, so what you want to do is press the Z button, and it's going to give you them in categories. Here, for example, are all the main building blocks. Here's a bunch of objects that are themed according to your stage, whatever you picked. And then the final category has all the different hazardous objects. You know, you got like the Ferris wheel, the spikes, the ladder, that type of stuff, the ice. So let's select one of these with the A button. And now, using the analog or the D-pad, you can skim through the graph area here and press the A button to place it down on your map. Really simple, very basic, and easy to do. What the hell, let's put another ice block there. And let's begin to skim through some objects and actually make a stage. There's a couple ways that you can actually change objects. The first one is mirroring them by pressing left or right on the C stick. And then you can also duplicate them by pressing the Z button to put it down. So there, for example, as you can see, I copied it and I didn't have to go back and select it again. That's going to be really a time saver for you when you're building a stage. There's also one last way that you can change an object, and that is to manipulate the size of it by coming all the way down here, and you can pick between 3 different sizes. I think I'll choose the medium one right here, because that seems to fit these stairways pretty well. And again, pressing the Z button to place down the object is going to save you a lot of time if you need to place several of them down. Alright, so the basic overall idea that I have here is I want to try to make like a jail cell stage. In other words, I want there to be an area that you might be able to fall into, but also might not be able to get out of. So, let's see if we can do that. I'm going to put some spikes down here to kind of make like a pit area. I'm also going to put a couple of these falling blocks here. See, what happens is when you step on those, they'll fall down, and eventually they do reappear. So that's going to be my way of trying to get people stuck in that little area. It's pretty devious. As you keep putting objects on your stage, you want to keep an eye on that bar in the top center of the screen. That's going to show you your limitations as to how much you can put on your map. Also, if you want to delete something, all you have to do is hover over it and press the X button. And if you want to undo something, maybe you accidentally deleted something, you just have to press the Y button, and that will undo whatever your last move was. So let's preview the stage by pressing the Start button, and as you can see, it really quickly loads up your stage. You can walk around, do pretty much anything you can do in a regular match, and get a feel for your stage, see how it's working out. Also, pressing L or R on the GameCube controller will zoom in and out. Alright, but I think that's pretty much the way I want it. I just wanted to make a quick little simple stage there. So let's save it. The first thing you have to do is give it a name, so we'll delete all... well, 1 second. We'll delete all this with the B button, and we'll give the stage a name. As you can see, it's all in Japanese, but there are English characters as well here. I'm just going to call it Jail. Not really original, but oh well. Okay, the next option is to give a short description for your stage. So give me a minute and I'll go ahead and type one in. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same for the English version of Brawl, but as you can see, it's kind of like a cell phone here. So it tends to take quite a while to type this crap in. And the final option would be if you wanted to change the music, but I don't. So we'll go ahead and save it. You can save it to an SD card or to your Wii system. I'm going to go ahead and save it to the system for now. As you can see, it saves it real quick. Do I want to continue to edit? No, I do not. Alright, so it's going to bring us back to the main selection menu here. Now there's a few more things that I wanted to show you guys before we end this. And the first one is how to delete a stage. It's really simple. All you do is hover over a stage, and then you press down, and you'd select the red garbage can here, and then select yes. And there you go, really quickly, it's deleting a stage for you. Now another feature that I wanted to show you guys is the ability to send stages to a friend, which would be the green envelope here. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody on my friends list here for Brawl, so I can't do that, but trust me, it works just fine. And then the next and final option I wanted to show you guys here is how to transfer a stage to an SD card. There's actually a few options here. The first one is to load the stages from the card. The second one is to copy the stage to the SD card. And then the last one is to copy the stage to the SD card, but also delete it off the Wii system. I think I'm going to select the middle option, just copy it to the SD card, and also keep it on the system. And as you can see, really quickly, it copied it. We'll load from the SD card, and there it is. So if you plan on making a lot of stages, you're probably going to want to get your hands on an SD card because the Wii has a limited amount of memory. I'm going to jump into a quick match here, just so I can show you guys how to load one of the stages that you built yourself. It's really simple. Just come down to the bottom right button here, click it twice, and it's going to load all the stages that you created. As you can see, I have a bunch of them. I'm going to click on Jail, though. That's the one we just made. And it loads it up really quickly, and you can play on your stages. So I think that wraps things up here. Hope this has been informative for you guys. I'm sure if you're the creative type, you'll come up with some awesome stages. And as always, I'll be back really shortly with another Brawl tour. Thanks for watching, guys.